Ted K. Unabomber is a drama film based off of the 35,000-word essay and manifesto from Theodore Kaczynski, the Unabomber. He is portrayed by Sharlto Copley in a pretty solid role. You know, we know Sharlto Copley, he's a good actor, and he basically carries the movie. He has to, because it's mostly focused on him and some voiceover and him living in the woods. But I didn't know, like, I learned a little bit more about Theodore Kaczynski, and it's like, you learn like stuff like he went to school, and he you know, sort of is smart, and he moved out after, but he was also really paranoid, had a lot of mental health issues. Like, he thought all the jets flying over his property were after him, and he didn't like, he wanted to like live in the wilderness by himself, and there was like, you know, tourists and stuff that just snowmobile and drive ATVs, and then he would call up his family asking for money and making bombs and sending them to people and terrorizing people, and sort of you know, there's a great sequence where he shows up at a payphone company and demands money back, and like it's a really interesting film, but I feel like it's a little stretched out. Now, obviously the bombing sequences are very interesting because they're very visceral. There's a lot of usage of classical music to make it sort of go a little down a little bit smoother, but overall this is kind of just a one-man show, and it's not that interesting, to be honest. I do like Sharlto Copley, but he needed more scenes with other people. It's mostly him just calling people on the phone, or, you know, a couple of sort of interactions with people here and there, but it's not enough. It's mostly just him by himself rambling, writing things down, and it gets old after a while. It's a full 2-hour movie, and they don't showcase any of the trial stuff or any of the hoopla and everything. They sort of just ends with his arrest, and, you know, it's an okay movie. It's a low budget. It's you know, it's a great role for Sharlto Copley, but I felt like the movie could have been a little bit juicier, a little bit more violent. So it was just all right. I give Ted K. Unabomber 5 out of 10.